Okay, Lincoln Mitchell, how y'all doing? Let's dive right into it. One of the things I get when it comes to trading, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and this is one of them. Adding to a winning trade. I'm going to explain to you why I don't add to winning trade because it doesn't make any sense because you lose money. That's just honest. That's just the fact of the matter. So we got a candlestick here. We got where we're gonna enter this trade at. Say for instance, we're on an uptrend. We love this trade going up, right? This trade is going up good for us. So we enter the trade here at 39. So now our break even is at 39. So as long as this stays above 39, our entry, we're in the profit. Basically, now, you know what? We say, man, this thing is going to hit our target up here. So I'm going to add to one. I'm going to add one more contract to it I'm going to say at 40, 41. So we entered at 39. We added another contract at 41. What this does, it automatically moves your break even up to 40. So now instead of you kind of gaining money, you just lost. You just lost the whole point, 10 ticks in this situation. So if this comes down, if it gets under 40, now you're in a losing trade. So you never want to add because it moves it up. So let's repeat it again. Say for instance, we're gonna put it at 38. Say for instance, you bought this at 38. Man, you say, man, this trade is gonna fly. This trade is gonna fly. So you bought in right here. You say, wow, this is good. So let's put the base right here. So we bought in right here. So all of this is profit. It's going up. Your candlestick is going up. Your profit is going up. And it gets to right here. You say, man, it's going to keep going. So I'm going to add to a position. I'm going to add to a position at 39. No, let's put it at 40. Let's put it at 40. So now remember, we're in the profit now. We're in the profit now. So now what happens in this situation, your break even moves up to 39. So if this trade pulls back against you under 39, you want to lose money. You're going to lose money. Now let's flip this around. And when you hear people say buy the dip, this is your best situation is to add to a dip trade. So let's say, for instance, you entered the trade at 40. You want it to go up. You entered the trade at 40. You say, oh man, this trade gonna go up. But the trade, let's say, for instance, the trade start going against you. So you say, you know what I'm gonna do? Now your break even's at 40. So you need to get past 40 to make some money. So you say, man, this trade is going against me too hard, man. It's going against me too hard. Or you on a sandwich technique or something. I don't know. So you add at 38. Now what's this going to do? It's going to slide. So you slide your break even down to 39. So now you got a better chance of going back in a profit. You say, okay, because now you kind of, but I mean, you only do this when you know what you're doing, people. Don't just say Lincoln said add to losing positions because I'm losing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you know what you're doing, you're better off always adding to a losing trade because it averages down, it averages up for you. Averages down. It averages down versus averaging up. You don't want your trade. You don't want to enter a trade. You don't want your break even to be here, and then you add one, and then your break even now is here. That's not how I do it because you just lost. You just lost 4 or 5 ticks. Now somebody's gonna say, yeah, but you're gaining 2 ticks for everyone. You don't think like that because if that thing goes underneath your break even, you're gonna be. Trust me, you're gonna be very upset. Versus the opposite way, if your break even's here, and you add to your trade here, then it'll bring your break even down somewhere in this vicinity. So that'll help you out. That'll help you out because you averaging down versus averaging up. You don't want to average up in a winning trade, people. I'm telling you, you don't. But that's one of the worst misconceptions everybody tell you. I hear it all the time. Add to your winners. Don't do that shit. Don't do that because you're averaging up. I'm telling you, you are. Ask anybody who does this every day. They'll tell you that's the worst thing you could do. If your winner is already running, if you're in a trade and it's running, oh well, you just missed it. If your break even is down here and it's doing this, let it go. You just missed it. take your profit and run, but don't say, oh man, that thing going to go to the moon. You've seen people do this with AMC and GameStop all the time. They kept averaging up. They kept averaging up, kept adding to it. Man, that's why a lot of people lost, because now they made this little candle versus this candle being a little thin. I mean, a little thin like this. They just made it bigger, 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 bigger. Now you got so much weight on this thing, so much money on it, and your break even is here. So as soon as this goes under, now you're versus gaining, $30, $40, they're losing hundreds of dollars now, because they kept moving their break even up. They kept adding to it, adding to it. That's not how you do the trade. That's not how you do it. I'm telling you, you're going to lose out like that. All right, Lincoln Mitchell.